Right now, we want to find out more about all the tech we've had to deal with when it comes to working from home.
Yeah, our tech reporter Jordan Hogan joins us live to talk about a new tool that we can all use to stay on track. Good morning, Jordan.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning, John and Amy. Yes, so the new tool is designed by a Utah school counselor, and it could help us get a lot more work done. Those who've been using it so far say that it's really helped increase their productivity when working from home.
We all have those times where we struggle to focus, whether it's at school, work, or home. And for a lot of us, home is the only place we can be right now.
With coronavirus, everybody's displaced from their normal work environment. They're already off task.
An app designed by a Utah counselor could help you stay on task. It's called the Beeper app. It makes a sound at random or specific times. You start by choosing how long you want to work for, how often you want the sound to go off, and which sound you want it to make. The creator, Alan Jacob, says the idea came from when he used to be a teacher 18 years ago. He would use a 30-minute tape with a student that would beep at random times.
He would have a separate piece of paper and he would keep hash marks.
Those hash marks would help the student keep track of how often he was on task. With the app, you just press the button in the middle of the screen that says, "I'm still on task." The idea is to jolt your brain into remembering what you're supposed to be focusing on.
What I do is I'm working and all of a sudden I'll start drifting of what's going on outside and the beeper will go off and I'm like, oh, you're right, I'm not on task, so I'll push the beeper, get back to work.
I could be helping someone and then that beeper would go off and then the kids would be like, oh, I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So it was a way to help me actually as a teacher kind of have an extra assist in my classroom.
MAKENZIE Smith, a Payson High student, says she has a tip to make the app even more effective.
When I turn the app on, I turn on Do Not Disturb. So that way, like when I get a text or like a Snapchat or something, I'm not like automatically like moving over to that.
When the time is up, you can review your results to see how on task you were.
There's people out there that may think, oh my gosh, out of an 8-hour day I'm working at home, I might have 3 hours of productivity. The rest of my time, I'm just struggling. Well, this may bump that up higher.
I actually used the Beeper app while putting this story together, and I feel like it actually kept me more on task because I wasn't on social media or checking posts or anything like that. And Amy and John, well, more specifically, Amy, I feel like your kids could probably use this to keep them on track if they're struggling right now.
Whatever helps. I'm all for it. If it's not just me sitting there and forcing them to do it, right? And maybe the trumpet sounding at the end, that's what you worked for, that little success.
The nice
it's
sound
that
effects.
sound of achievement, that sound of success, yes.
All right, whatever it takes.